Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shadow and Sun. Today, we are going to be showing off the Xenogenesis thing.
Cell.
Yeah.
Welcome to the lair. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Just a quick show off of our hard work. We painted everything up with our homemade contrast paints and some neon paints. You can see some,
And also some color changing.
yeah, definitely some color changing paint here and there.
We also have more Galactus stuff and another Shadow's Brimstone thing.
Yeah, the ancient one and some galactic octopoids are here to harass our intrepid heroes once again. They find themselves in something rather nasty. Speaking of something nasty, I have no idea what this guy is.
Yeah, I remember when I was a lot younger, this thing was so strange, especially considering he had painted it. He has no idea what it is. Recently he painted it. As you can see, it is currently painted.
Funny story, when I first got this in the mail off eBay, I literally jumped. It actually scared the crap out of me when I pulled it out of the box. I realized that's kind of silly, but the thing is so creepy.
What, did you think it was a real creature?
It was just so unnerving. I don't like spiders. What can I say? And if any of you guys know what this miniature is, let me know. If you got one you want to get rid of, let me know. I'll give you an obscene price for it. I really couldn't get enough of these guys. It's up there in my top 10 favorite scary miniatures to throw at a party. It's
Have you ever used it?
yeah, I have. I actually stripped it and repainted it recently. I didn't like the way it looked, and I wanted to.
Wasn't it just pure white?
Was it?
Yeah, it was just pure white.
Okay, yeah. Well, I primered it, and I stripped it using the techniques in our previous video.
Which is terrible, by the way. You shouldn't watch it. All you need to know is the thing. I forgot what it's called.
A quick tip for those of you using
The lights?
the lights. If you guys...
This isn't mandatory, but it is kind of helpful. It does have a few issues that I've noticed, and that is...
If any of you have a Swiss Army knife,
Or just any tool that looks like this.
This is on every Swiss Army knife. I've had this Swiss Army knife for over 30 years now. And the awl piece, if you stick it in these holes, you can grind out the holes just enough to really make these lights stick in a lot better.
Also,
we were having a little problem with them falling out, you may have noticed.
The only issue, should I demonstrate one of them?
Sure.
I think it was actually this one that I had that issue with. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to... Okay, it might not have been this one, but also...
If you grind it too much, the lights will go all the way through.
Yeah. I don't know which one it was. It might have actually been the other one. But either way...
So be careful when you're grinding out the holes. You still want them to be tight enough for your other stretch goal pieces, but especially if you've spray painted these, you'll undoubtedly have gotten paint in the holes, and that'll make the torches and the gargoyle heads and things like that a little hard to push in. So gently grind out the holes.
Also, I think that you can use something other than just this.
Yeah, but I just wanted to show off my ancient Swiss Army knife and let people know. Like I said, just about every Swiss Army knife I've ever owned has had an awl just like this, and it's perfect for this particular tool. I really haven't actually used the awl on the Swiss Army knife for anything but this, but that's no knock on a Swiss Army knife. If you got one, keep it with you at all times because they come in handy. They got a million uses, and yeah, I need to get a new one because the handle broke off. Because I used it for a hammer, you know.
You did?
I did. I used it as a hammer, and it cracked the plastic. But
Oh.
either way, if you've got another awl, or if you want to use your X-Acto knife or something like that, you're definitely
You might
going
even be able to just use a...
screwdriver
Maybe not a
or
screwdriver.
an X-Acto knife. But if you've got one of
Any
these, or if you've got
knife
something,
that is sharp.
you definitely want to grind out the holes just a little bit to get rid of the paint. And if you're using these lights, if you're lucky enough to have found them, you definitely want to make the holes a little bit bigger because otherwise the lights will occasionally pop out, or just, you know, just to get a good solid fit. And if you do it enough, the lights will actually come out of the holes, which actually lights up
That's
your...
what I was attempting to show.
Yeah, if you can do this, the lights will actually come out a little further, therefore illuminating a little bit more, giving it a better look. But, you know, if you want them to look like recessed lighting for your sci-fi sets or something like that, you know, not so much. Hope you guys like the Octopoids. They're a blast from the past. One of our favorite lines of miniatures and one of our favorite old school war games. Reinforcements are heading their way toward our unlucky heroes. Oh my goodness, that's so unfair. He just unleashed another handful of Octopoids on our poor heroes.
Also, by the way, the reason why some of these, for example, this one, just have this, and also this one as well, is because we have these two pieces, and we didn't have any. Technically, we could have actually connected this.
Another little tip: all the expansion sets have 3 large floors and 3 large walls, which invariably makes an odd-shaped room. So what I did was, we actually had 4 sets of the Xenogenesis Cell, and as you can see, I painted them in 3 different colors. But then the 4th set, I split and divided up for each set. That way, each color has 4 large floors and 4 large walls, just to make, you know, so we could have even-shaped rooms. And you know, it's a little tip. You might, you know, it opens up the possibilities of the size rooms you could make and things like that. I also, you know, painted extra walls and floors. You know, I divided up one set amongst these 3 different color schemes.
Also, by the way, 2 things I want to bring up.
Okay.
Kind of 3. It's kind of obvious, but we did. Not only did we blend them in, just because that kind of made sense as a thing that might happen, but also just because we had no other option.
Yeah, we were running out of, like I said, even floors and walls.
Yeah.
We are getting more Xeno cells with the rapid delivery. Looking forward to getting those. We'll probably keep to these 3 color schemes. Let us know what you think of the colors, the lights, our choice of monsters.
We are planning on doing some other ones later, but
Yeah, we'll definitely make a larger Xenogenesis
in the future.
Cell when we have all 7 of the sets that we ordered. But for now, we wanted to show this off so that we've done an even number, well, not even number, but we've done the dungeon set, we did the sci-fi set, and this deserved a video of its own.
Also, by the way, these things, they're identical to all the others, but he didn't finish painting them, and there's only 4 of them, so I just decided to put them in.
Toss them in. And these are, I also get all these Octopoids from Classic Miniatures. You can find them on the web. They're good friends of ours. Currently, they're backlogged quite a bit, so you might want to give them a little bit of time. But he makes great minis. He has the rights to all of these, so they're not, you know, illegally made, I guess you'd say. But yeah, he has the rights to all these and tons of other great old school miniatures. And he's added a ton of minis to my collection. And they're all made out of lead-free tin or something like that. They're no danger to the little kids because of the lead. And of course, this metal will last decades, if not hundreds of years longer than lead. Those of you who collect lead will probably start to notice the lead rot issue that will occur after a couple of decades of ownership. And because of that reason alone, I've decided to go and get rid of a lot of my old lead pieces, that and the hazard of, you know, lead exposure.
Also, by the way, are we going to say anything about some other stuff?
Like what? What do you want to talk about?
I don't know, maybe this.
Oh. The ancient one from our Shadows of Brimstone. We'll be doing some videos on Shadows of Brimstone later in the year. This is one of our favorite pieces because we're big H.P. Lovecraft fans. And he's just one of many Cthulhu-type miniatures we own. But anything else would either be too big or too small to put in here. And I think he turned out pretty good.
Didn't you do this one a long time ago?
Yeah, I did that one about a year ago. Didn't I get that for last Christmas?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I did. He's just a great miniature. And I added some Hearst Arts pieces to the base to liven it up a little.
I'm sure this was a part of the original base.
Yeah,
but these
the
things
pillars
weren't.
and the broken vase and some other stuff I added just to spice it up a little bit.
Awesome. Also, by the way, we did add this light here.
Just to give him a little source lighting. Make him look creepier than he already is. Because I don't think there's anything creepier than H.P. Lovecraft's monsters. Would you agree?
Yeah.
He's definitely the king of the creeps. So from all of us at Shadow and Sun, hope you guys are having a spooky October, and we'll see you guys Tuesday with another video, and then again Thursday.
Yeah, we will be doing that. Also, by the way, the Thursday video and the Tuesday video is going to be, well, it might not be about the putty, depending on what happens, but it most likely will be. And the Thursday video is going to be another craft video, which actually will have something to do with the spiders.
Yes. So keep your tools handy. Have a great week, and thanks for stopping by.
Yes.